Enter the Danger Zone, the new Battle Royale game mode for Counter-Strike Global Offensive. You may have thought, after all these years, the Source Engine can't learn any more tricks. But you'd be wrong. There's plenty new to find in here.
It all takes place at DZ Black Site, a large island in the middle of nowhere at an unknown location,
While an unknown organization performs unknown experiments on the unknowing participants. This footage is from one of my more interesting matches. Now, at the moment, it's not going well. The early game has ended, most of my opponents have gotten weapons, but I am left unarmed. I make my way over to the docks, hoping to find a melee weapon to break the reinforced weapon box nearby. I'm attacked. The player on the other side is shooting at me with a pistol. I throw my only flashbang and make it escape. I'll have to find my weapons elsewhere.
Wave 1 firing is about to commence.
I use my med shot to heal the scrapes. Normally you don't need to use it this early in the match. Things are not looking good. A yellow box. Probably won't have anything useful and it's a grenade. Great. What about this one? Nope. Firebomb? None of these will help me in a fight. At this point, it's been long enough. I need a weapon. I purchase one on my tablet and throw it on the ground. And of course, fate has it, right after that, I find a pistol. Because of course. Currently, I'm just waiting for my drone to arrive with my real weapon. Axe might come handy. Here comes the drone. Now it's bringing the weapon to my tablet location, not me. That's why I dropped the tablet earlier. People can follow the drones to find other players. After checking the coast is clear, I pick it up, load it up, and now I'm ready to go. At this point, I'm officially in the game, so I begin the hunt for other players. I want to get the jump on them, and not them get the jump on me. I hear some shots in the distance, so I move in slowly so they don't hear me. I want to see what's going on. Ah! He was fighting the other player, and I caught him off guard. The other player's still around, so I run in and finish him off too. This is great. I knocked out 2 players, I get a lot of money and body armor, but I've used up almost all of my bullets in that fight. It's a hard decision, but I drop my better weapons for their inferior ones that have ammunition. But I still don't have much. I have to be careful until I can find some ammo.
6 enemies remaining.
Because I need to stock up, I look at my map and deliberately move away from the other players. I notice some money in the ditch. It's not much, but it's a sign that there's plenty of loot in the area that has not been taken yet. So I begin to explore around. The first yellow box just has another C4, which I don't need. I move forward. Another box, and it's a frag grenade. I already got one. I look through the window and find a taser. That might come in handy. There's also some body armor in the corner, but I'm already fully armored up, so...
5 enemies remaining.
The announcer mentions that the match is almost over. I check my map. I can see the location of 3 of the other players. And they're all nearby.
Be on the lookout for incoming supplies.
My main concern is still ammunition, so I continue my search. And I find some. I had tapped out quick to check something and fired a bullet on accident. Fortunately, this weapon is silenced. I hope nobody noticed. The creep starts moving in on the building, so I make for an exit. I don't have much choice.
3 enemies remaining.
Only 3. I check their location. One's far off, but the other 2 are likely nearby. I hear beeping in the distance. Sounds like I'm getting closer to the airdrop. I begin to move towards it when I notice this drone. It's carrying a reinforcement box, and it drops it right behind that wall. The opponent is right there, but I need this box. I throw my firebomb so he can't interfere, shoot the box open, and steal the weapon inside. With this M4, I'm probably the most well-armed competitor on the map. I begin moving around the wall, trying to figure out how will I take on these opponents. I check my map frequently. The last thing I want is that far-off player coming up behind me with a surprise. I move in slowly to the last known location of the guy, and I see 2 more drones moving. This is late game. What are you guys thinking? This has got to be a trap. But what choice do I have? I cautiously approach. At some point, one of the players died off screen, so I know there's only one guy here. I approach slowly. I see him. I take my shot. He goes down. Last opponent is far off, so I don't waste any time picking up the loot. And I still need to get the jump on him. I decide to head for the other airdrop before going into the fight. Maybe it'll have something I could use. I find an ammunition crate. Pretty rare this late, so I'd waste no time in using it. I never know how many bullets I'll need. Airdrop landed in a pretty weird spot in the rocks here. Break it open and find M4A1S. Technically, I would prefer it, but it wouldn't have much ammunition, so I stick with what I currently have. At this point I have a couple concerns. I want to keep tabs on his location, but I also don't want to get caught out. I'm only a few money short from getting that high resolution upgrade, and that will give me a huge advantage. But I'm not quite there yet. So I'm just trying to wait it out. Trying to guess what he's doing. I throw my decoy out, hoping that will bait him. And I see movement in the distance though. He's too far off. Looks like his drone. Find a money bag and I get the money out. I ignore the red box, I don't need another pistol. I don't see him. Anything in here? No. I keep trying to get a beat on him, but he's just nowhere to be found. Maybe he's off on the other side of the sector. While the coast is clear, I decide to break open this red box, as my current pistol is the weakest in the game. Nope, sound didn't take him out. Grab the Tech 9 and get back in cover. He's still there, somewhere. For a low-end 2003 effect, this foliage actually works surprisingly well. I notice I've surpassed the price point for the high-resolution upgrade. I purchase it quickly. Now I can narrow down his location, and he's close. He must be on the other side of that fence. He has to be, otherwise I would have seen him. And he would have seen me. Throw my firebomb out, guessing maybe he's over there? Maybe that was a bad idea. He could have seen the arc. But nothing comes of it though. The creep's coming in, so you don't have to move out of there if he's over there. He hasn't though. Move back to the shack, Seeing it? Saw the door open. I take my shots. He goes down. First place. And that's what a full match of Danger Zone feels like. Suggest you try it out for yourself. CSGO is free now. There's no barrier of entry. Maybe you could be as smug as me.
Congratulations on your survival. Thank you for your continued participation.
Ah, I guess they are aware of the experiment. Neat.
So if you go like behind that rock and look at the ash pile,
6 enemies remaining.
look up, left, see, through the rock. Hold on. No. Look right.
4 enemies remaining.
There. See. Do you see it? No. Up. Look up a little. See, to the right. By the fence. Do you see it? It was the ash. No, the ash pile. Alright, so get up there. Alright, walk forward. To your right. Walk forward and right. Alright, look right. Alright, see over there, in front of you, that, grayish area thing.
This transition.
No. Look up. No, look up. Right, okay, there's 2 people, so. Alright, well.
Oh, he's on.
Oh boy, yeah.